everybody. Happy Christmas. Happy holiday. Happy off-work day, everybody. Thank you for coming out to Open Mic Monday, everybody. We're on the holiday road, everybody. The celebrations are just beginning. You all have work off until New Year's Day, okay? We're not going back. We're quitting our jobs. We have to stop this before it's too late, okay? What have they done to us? So we're just doing open mics starting now to January 2nd. It's just non-stop. Non-stop art, non-stop poetry, non-stop comedy, non-stop music. This is from the John Hughes classic, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You may know it. Steve Martin and John Candy. Do yourself a favor, check it out. It's a holiday classic. We're having a good time all the time, everybody. We got piano players in the house. We have people who really know how to play this thing. Impossible. We're breaking the chemistry, everybody. The energy cannot be stopped. We're going to stop Elon Musk. This idiot has to be stopped, okay? We're doing it with our intellectual power. Eric, poetry power. We're going to write a book that's going to save the world, okay? And it's going to happen tonight. Yeah, give it up for Jack behind the bar. Yeah, two drink middle. Now we all know and love, everybody. Oh my God.
That's enough of that.
You know, they just don't make it like that's from 1986 or something. I mean, that's a classic. Doesn't that just sound like Thanksgiving? Is anybody going to the parade? Apparently, it's going to be dangerous. If people hear about this, there might be a terrorist attack. They were going to attack the balloons. They're going to attack the Shrek balloon.
Take that balloon.
They're going to attack the Minion balloon. The Despicable Me balloons, okay? They're coming for them. They're coming. No, they're not. We're protected. We're safe. This is New York, baby. This is the safest big city in the United States. Let's hear it for that. Let's hear it for those crime statistics.
Yay, statistics.
It enables us to do what we do, and we love doing this every week. Okay, so it's Don DeLillo Thanksgiving. Did you all do your homework about Don DeLillo? Do you know Don DeLillo?
The crime writer?
I didn't do any homework either. We're not going to lay it on you too thick, but you should read Don DeLillo if you haven't read Don DeLillo. He's a great New York City novelist. Do you know Don DeLillo? He wrote a book called Underworld.
Yeah, the crime.
Do you know the movie? Do you know Adam Driver? Yeah, Adam Driver. When he was in White Noise, you know that film White Noise that he did? It was a Netflix. Do people know this film?
No.
It was based on a Don DeLillo novel. And I think, oh, did I turn my camera on? Hold on. I want pandemonium tonight, okay? Yeah, I'm good. We're 3 minutes in. No, I don't. We're going to have order. It's peace. This is a safe, secure location where everything's fine.
This is fine.
Don DeLillo, okay? You got to read Libra. It's about Lee Harvey Oswald and the JFK. And, I mean, he just writes about, you know Robert Pattinson? Cosmopolis is a film, David Cronenberg directed it, and Paul Giamatti's in it. It's very easy to watch, but the book is like 100 pages. It's very short, but it's all about finance. There's a poet character. Robert Pattinson's girlfriend is a wealthy billionaire heiress who writes poetry. So he writes about kind of modern socio-political, but he just has so much insight, and he's from the Bronx. So it's got kind of this inherent New York kind of style. It's kind of postmodern, but it doesn't. You got to read Underworld. It's like 800 pages, and it was written before 9/11. And it had the World Trade Center on the cover. My mom got it for me for Christmas in like 2006 or something when I was an English major in undergrad. She got it off the dollar rack. I had no idea what it was, and I started reading it, and it starts out with this bravura kind of short story. It's like a novella in and of itself. It's 100 pages. It's called Pafko at the Wall. And it's all about the shot heard around the world, the Brooklyn Dodgers, Bobby Thompson home run. And so it's this amazing, because he weaves all these kind of historical personages, Frank Sinatra, Jackie Gleason, into this narrative about the baseball. And then the baseball kind of becomes this running theme throughout the book about nuclear war and the Cold War and Soho and lofts and performance art and conceptual art and jazz and heroin, and it basically tells kind of the whole So he's like a boomer era. I apologize, okay? It's not the most cutting edge. That's why I'm talking about it. Because he wrote this book called Great Jones Street, which is a sort of a rock and roll roman à clef from the 70s. It's from like 1973 or something. And it's Great Jones Street is like right there. So it like literally takes place like a couple hundred yards from here. So we are like connected to this novel and these storylines. Americana is a great book. It's kind of like Mad Men. It's about, he worked in advertising agencies in the 60s. He got a job on Madison Avenue, Ogilvy or something. And he kind of like, just was kind of a self-taught a little bit. And he got in, Kenyon Review and things like that, Paris Review. And I saw him with Paul Auster once at Barnes & Noble in Union Square. They were talking about apartments or something. And Paul Auster's dead now, but they were buddies. If you like Paul Auster, check out Don DeLillo, okay? And his 9/11 Falling Man. Falling Man is about 9/11. So he's like the epitome. If you're a New Yorker, if you like that, let me just read this, okay? I looked this up on Goodreads. If you're on Goodreads, this is from Great Jones Street. This is educational, I hope. I wore my educational blazer. I went to the room in Great Jones Street, a small crooked room, cold as a penny, looking out on warehouses, trucks, and rubble. There was snow on the window ledge. Some rags and an unloved, ruffled shirt of mine had been stuffed into places where the window frame was warped and cold air entered. The refrigerator was unplugged, full of record albums, tapes, and old magazines. I went to the sink and turned on both taps all the way, drawing an intermittent trickle. Least is best. I tried the radio, picking up AM only at the top of the dial, FM not at all. The industrial loft buildings along Great Jones seemed misproportioned, broad structures half as tall as they should have been, as if deprived of light by the great skyscraper ranges to the north and south. Trans Paranoia owns this building, he said. She wanted to be a lead singer in a coke-snorting hard rock band, but was prepared to be content beating a tambourine at studio parties. Her mind was exceptional, a fact she preferred to ignore. All she desired was the brute electricity of that sound, to make the men who made it, to keep moving, to forget everything, to be that sound. That was the only tide she heeded. She wanted to exist as music does, nowhere, beyond maps of language. Opal knew almost every important figure in the business, in the culture, in the various subcultures. But she had no talent as a performer, and so drifted along the jet trajectories from band to band, keeping near the fervors of her love, that obliterating sound until we met eventually in Mexico, with the tiny surprise of her name dropping like a pebble on chrome, brought our incoherent night to proper conclusion, the first of all the rest. Transactions in reciprocal tourism. She was beautiful in a neutral way, emitting light, defining herself in terms of attrition, near blonde, far beyond recall on the hard-edged rhythms of her life, hard to remember and forget. There was never a moment between us that did not measure the extent of our true connection, to go harder, take more, die first. So it's intense stuff. Check out Don DeLillo. It has nothing. I think his birthday was like a couple days ago. It was the JFK assassination on Friday. It was November 22nd, so that kind of ties us into Don DeLillo. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to teach people about literature. That's okay. Thank you for coming out. We're going to get started now. Once again, it is a 5-minute time limit. It is a 2-drink minimum. Thank you all for coming out. There's going to be more people. I think a lot of people are home for the holidays, but we're going to have a great time regardless. Let's get, can we get the man himself? We were talking, his album is coming together. It's he's going to shoot music videos. He's an entrepreneur of the business. Everybody, give it up for Angel Lugo, everybody. Come on. Come on.
My man.
My son is ready back here. Yeah, he lock, stock, and barrel. That shit, my fault, right? You can just plug up his.
Good evening, Easy Paradise. Good evening, Easy Paradise. All right. Going up first is never easy, so I gotta hype you up. The cat died. The dog ran off. Your bitch left you, and your man ain't buy you a wedding ring. But fuck that, cause it's Monday night here, Easy Paradise. Light it up! Tell me about it. Come on, man. All right. For your honorable contributions coming tonight, you shall be rewarded. If you don't know already, Brother Matt, the host over there, be sure to follow Easy Paradise Mag on Instagram and always come back to visit us. Bless us with your skills or if you wish to watch. And shout out to the bartender, Brother Jack. He's one of the illest. Come on, you gotta show the guys some love, of course. I got 2 songs for you tonight. Some of you guys know me, some of you guys don't. My name is Angel Lugo, or BK Native. We got somebody else in the house. I'll just show you. Brother Segovia in the front. All right, I'm not going to keep up too much time. We got a lot of talent in the building. I'm ready when Matt is. We're going to open up with some of that raw shit, and I'm going to give you out something special. How's that sounding? All righty. I've been watching a lot of John Wick. I'm about to adapt it to my style. You feel me? Word.
Is that right? Or? Oh, this one? Is it this one? Yep, recording.
Yeah! Alright. This one goes out to a fallen comrade of mine, and he rests easy. He's in paradise. This one's for you. More life and God bless. Enjoy the turkeys. Woo! They say, one more time after the top, my bad. My bad. Gotta stay loosey-goosey, gotta stay cheese and crackers. That whiskey is feeling fine. Alright, people. Just natural, beautiful. My pastor says laughter makes the bullets fly faster. Mastering domains, I'm just kidding, I'm just stanza. Listen to my rhymes and just listen to my stanzas. Listen to my crimes and just listen to my banter. Those within the madness on this mic, I really practice. Got a couple J's of cactus and I need a book of matches. Glasses with some glasses, now I'm preaching for the masses. Beating on one like that seat beneath your asses. Woo! Alright, Paulie tells me slow it down, take a couple breaths. They gon' need a couple seconds when that flow is such a threat. 7 seconds, that's just out of mine, all you're gonna get. You better love me now, don't you love me when I'm dead. Concern may be the judge, my concern may be the dread. My concern may be the grudge, my concern may be the bread. Came long ways, that's some John, not a pen and pad. Lost a couple close friends and even lost a brother, man. Damn, downplay your native cause you know when I'm a contraband. I won't come this down, I'll die as an honest man. Sticking to this work like you do not know what you're talking about. Cut us like a bus skipper, can you bring the clothes about? Broken names, and tennis, baby, can you bring them out? Tell the kind of flow, baby, bring the sentence out. All the shorties in the tennis, can you feel me now? And all my hand-bobbing brothers, can you hear me now? Alright, less than 30 seconds, let me speak upon repentance. They say loyalty is all worthy when you're co-defendants. Fans playing freedom games with the repercussions of your actions. Brotherly violence, father skeleton, don't blast them. Mama yelling from the background, don't pass them. All the way to hell as I overflow faster. All the way to heaven, but I know I won't catch ya. Okay. That's accordion, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and start it up. I made it. Thank you so much. Big motherfucking fast low. This is a new one I've been working on. I don't do a lot of recorded tracks, but I know y'all like the hooks. And I got more hooks than Mike Tyson and Jake Paul combined. Alrighty. Check it. M-O-E, money over everything. M-O-E, money over everything. M-O-E, money over everything. M-O-E, money over everything. It's M-O-E, call it money over everything. It's M-O-E, call it money over everything. It's M-O-E, call it money over everything. You thinking she the one, so she go and play it anyway. Shoestring budgets, let me visualize my profits. Thinking back to life is flawless. Now I'm ripping apart my wallet. I'm just painting up a portion, man. Couldn't spit it regardless if we're talking about the change. Then there's nobody who can flow it like me, who can sew it like me. Man, I once had a dream from bro, it's Spike Lee. For the first time, man, I gotta go. I'm bringing that lyrical revelation. Catch me at the top or catch me in the ER. Giving into death or I'm giving into these odds. M-O-E, calling money over everything. Who needs love when it's all bogus anyway? Underestimated haters started from the bottom. Close friends stay flipping and it leaves me feeling hollow. Yo, I've been feeling hollow. I've been feeling hollow. If I say it out loud, will they fill me up with hollows? That's a script of my sorrow. Got the money you can borrow. I've been living in today, so be praying for tomorrow. Come on. M-O-E, calling money over everything. Brooklyn stand up. Stand up. M-O-E, calling money over everything. Where my queen's at? M-O-E, calling money over everything. Uptown. M-O-E, calling money over everything. Last verse, y'all, so she go and play it anyway. Closing time, and we're aiming for the real prize. Nosebleeds while I'm dreaming about the ringside. Making change, tell me where's the wire. I see questions playing games, who's trying to blow me like a dragon. Like, how long will this take before you honor me? Poesy is a part of me, now hop around my section. No bond, no bail, maybe no objections. No bond, no bail, that's what we call the ending. M-O-E, calling money over everything. They got cut like 3 pounds. Easy Paradise, it's always an honor. Shout out to the bartender, Brother Jag, to the illest host alive. To all of you, God bless all of you, happy holidays. Enjoy the turkeys. If you need food, holla at your boy. If you got some left over, holla at your boy. I'll catch you.
Give it up for Angel Lugo, everybody. He's got exciting an album coming out. He's working on music videos. Spotify, the Spotify will drop soon. Give it up one more time for Angel Lugo, everybody. Got some interesting plans for Thanksgiving, some cooking. All right, we will have Philip Lee Diab on deck. Kiki Lazaro coming up. Can we get Gen? Gen, are you Are you all set? Yeah, when we need Gen. It's Gen time, everybody. He's gonna do a Prague mini opera. Give it up for Gen. Gen.
I got a cape on that. You want more or off? Sorry, everybody. Maybe I'm not ready. The thing about this all-metal guitar is that as soon as it starts warming up, we're good enough. Sorry, but I'm doing opposite day. Just because otherwise stuff gets crazy and I start knocking microphones over. My God, this is a huge setup. Anyway, this first one's going to be a quote-unquote cover song. It's by Godspeed You, Black Emperor, if anyone knows it. Dead Flight Blues. more beautiful. These are the last days. A little further into it, like a daydream or a fever. Open my wallet, full of blood. Open my wallet, full of blood. Yours now. I'm saying the same thing. We're all trapped in the dying power of a machine. Machine means death. That went off better than I thought it would. This one's called You Asked For It. Come on, you don't trust, it's your encouragement. Just what you asked for, I guess is what you want. More simple me. You asked for this, you had a chance. We set our feet on fire, burn to death. I can't get that. I was so good when I was singing in the car. Anyway.
Give it up again, everybody. That's all great. He's looking great. I mean, the suits, thank you for dressing up. Give it up. That first song is a 16-minute long. Who is it?
Godspeed you, Black Emperor.
There you go. And he
Look it up on
truncated.
YouTube. It's awesome.
Give it up. He did the whole thing. Give it up again, everybody. Right. All right, we've got Kiki, Lazaro, and deck Tenzin coming up after that. Sakara, Glorious. Can we get Philip Lee Diab to read for us, everybody? Give it up for Philip Lee Diab.
This is about to be a radical change of pace, but I appreciate a good juxtaposition. I think I can smell your strings smoking. Okay, just a few poems for you. Two. My mind is more free than it's been in a while. The hard times haven't passed me up, nor hardened the heart in a way to display the jaded reaches of the soul that's been battered just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 too many times. There's space within me to let the world run free, but a lack of zeros in my account for the trip overseas. If I'm to let it be and fully perceive what I need en route to achieve the only thing I really admire, inner peace, I'm to find it in the here and now. Or not at all. The snow when it falls, or the breeze when it blows. See, Dylan knows the answers were in the wind. In that space that we let in. Just enough, perhaps a glance is enough to give us a chance to meet ourselves again and again and again and again until we get it right. Not a perfect, but a noble fight. Some at the dreaded long night. Fear, bitter spite, and scorn from the morning sun when it rises at the us. This is another quick one called What It Is. The baby would be born a fiend, addicted to ketamine, from the hole she fell in last week. 4 months gone and didn't know. She calls it a procedure, but we both know. It is what it is. A generation too selfish to raise kids and fuck them up worse than our parents did. Scarred from divorces and loveless marriages, held together and torn apart by a baby in a carriage, but it is what it is. The baby will be born a fiend, addicted to ketamine from the hole she fell in last week. 1200 will do the job, cut it in half and split the charge. She calls it a procedure, but life's great teacher knows. It is what it is. I feel conflicted and so does she. Tragedy and poetry, and reconcile emotionally from the loss of something you'll never hold. It's just something we both did, and forgiveness ain't ours to give. Sometimes it just is what it is.
Give it up for Philip Lee Diab, everybody. Beautiful rhymes. I'm into rhyme. The last couple of years, I've gotten back into rhyme, and I thought you were doing it. I kind of like when because there was a lot of rhyme on top. I thought it was, I'm in because it reads kind of well in a, I think. Yeah. So give it up for Philip Lee Diab one more time. I mean, you don't have to rhyme. I did that too, but it's kind of a secret, cool thing, I think. All right, so we got Tenzin on deck. We have Sakara coming up. Glorious, Livy James. Can we get? Let's get Kiki Lazaro up, everybody. Give it up for Kiki Lazaro.
Hi, everybody. So, like, rest in peace, John F. Kennedy. I do, my favorite conspiracy theory that I believe is true, because I know it's true, is that George H.W. Bush pulled the trigger on JFK. If you want to talk about it, you could DM me. I'll give you my personal cell phone number. I'll call you about it. We could text. We could get together. What's up? Anyways, shouts out Don DeLillo. Weird week for Court McCarthy. Yikes. Anyways, so I was born in Miami, Florida, and when I was a kid, we moved up to the Northeast, and it was you know, like as moving is when you're like growing up, it was difficult for me, you know, leaving out like my friends and my grandma, and like culturally it was a bit of a shock too, and I wrote a song about it, and this is the song that I wrote about it. It's called Pick It Up. If you wanna play it? Yeah. Yeah. Tobacco from my family tree, sugar cane lost in the flood. Jesus Ivana Hatare, I am washed all in their blood. Well, I want to pray for me, mommy said, oh, play for me. I was in the redlands meditating in the shade. If we survive the hurricane, we can all play in the mud. Pick it up, get in the car, go to the render, so guitar on the top. Hold your breath till you black out. Next time we gon' pass out. Looking at me like, looking at me like, looking looking at me like Jesus Christ. They want me sitting inside the grocery line without waiting down. My uncle told me pack the lunch and pack a nine. You can't devour when it's your time to run and punch and pack the punch. They always think the scary stuff. I was 14 and I was acting up before actresses stuff the cup. But still we're trying to get a nut till the kitchen slumped over. Running after the summer and the tractor and up my guts till I'm sober. Always uphill pushing that boulder, trying to get this weight on my shoulders. Sweat for my nightmares when it's hot outside, but inside it get colder. Then it was a prison, one swallow, we were tripping, shipping out the bottle. I ain't no fucking role model, loaded, but my shit is still hollow. Ain't seen no halo yet. I can't project, but one day it will follow. And I ain't care, for one sip of tech, change my cream like Apollo. And it's funny, and in the clips it stay sunny. I stare at the sun till my eyes are red and my nose all muddy. And it's funny, no putty, back then my cup got way muddy. But I'ma keep boxing with demons till my knuckles are bloody. And my father, he told me, pick it up in the car, don't turn around now, so it's not on the tar. Hold your breath till you black out, next time you gon' pass out. Looking at me like, looking at me like, looking at me like, pick it up in the car, don't turn around now, so it's not on the tar. So it's till you black out, next time you gon' pass out. Looking at me like, looking at me like, looking at me like Jesus Christ, he died for this. And what there puts off the activist, acting like I can't do shit. Have a hydro that I got from Chris, out of Buenos Aires of Ambien, burning holes all in my memory. I was in prison when I kept company, I miss the stories that he tell me. When he died and tried to block the guilt, took 100 niggas to feel like wilt, took a Zanny bar and built the skills. Then sharks below I might get killed. I took some wood and made a boat, I built a tower, dug a moat. In the summertime I wore a coat with a ski mask and said don't approach me. Phone calls from my old friends who was trying to be friendly. Looked at the devil in the mirror and I said, brother, don't test me. If then my mother can't reach me, if then my father can't help me. When I bring the clouds around inside of town, one shit you can tell me. Then it was cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. I'm stressed and last in the styrofoam car from my ancestors. Look, I cheat the all in my fist, still might put 6 grams in one backward and take it right to the chest. I can't be the same there as y'all motherfuckers. I'd rather hold my breath. Pick it up, get in the car, don't turn around now, so it's not on the tar. Hold your breath till you black out, next time you gon' pass out. Looking at me like, looking at me like, looking at me like, pick it up, get in the car, don't turn around now, so it's not on the tar. Hold your breath till you black out, next time you gon' pass out. Looking at me like, keep it up on Spotify, all that. Like, happy Thanksgiving. I don't fuck with turkey, but I hope you do.
Oh, yes.
Bonus points for knowing who Don DeLillo was and the Cormac McCarthy reference. Come on, everybody. He converted. Give it up for Kiki Lazaro, everybody. That's Rage. Fantastic. Do you have an album or anything? On Spotify?
On Spotify, Apple Music, at your mother's house, everywhere.
That's right, Apple Music, or at your mother's house, apparently. Give it up for Kiki Lazaro, everybody. 2 drink minimum, 2 drink minimum. Thank you all for partying. It's Thanksgiving. We got work off for the rest of eternity, everybody. We're just dedicating our lives to poetry and literature and beauty. Sakara, you're on deck. We have Glorious coming up. Livy James, Bridget Lee, Sam Obrist, Bella Luna, Gwen Brooks, Peter Glissman. Let's get Tenzin up, everybody. This is a debut. Give it up for Tenzin. Gonna read for us. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hi, I'm Tenzin. You know me from Avatar. This is called Questions for Connections. Can you surprise me in our conversation? I've had the same answers in small talk, and I need a test to see if I'm being honest. Would you rather fight against Jake Paul or a snake? Could I beat him down with my wits? Did we talk to ourselves today? Can we try it more often? I know why there's stigma, but also why? Do we know where we're standing? Do we know where we're walking? Are we one stranger passing through away from separating a mother and child? Did we look up to appreciate the light of day before it left at 4? Was it cumulus or stratonimbus that gave it way? Are we helping others get home? When masses of people flood the train, are we moving all the way in? When we've approached your stop, do we help you get home too? When's the last time we've waited for something without our phone? Do you need a hug? Can we respond more often to the needs of an emotionally distressed stranger, even if they're a stranger? I ask and ask and ask. Do I need to ask? From what I've seen. To answer is to do. To feel is enough to start. And I know that something has changed. Never felt this way. And right here tonight, this could be the start of something new. If it's alright to be here with you. Oh. And now looking in all of your eyes, I feel in my heart the start of something new.
Wow, give it up for Tenzin, everybody. What a beautiful song. Thank you for singing. Give it up. I am loving the Jake Paul references, by the way. We are starting our own energy drink, okay? It's all about having a sponsored drink. Did you know this? As influencers, you should have some kind of water with electrolytes in it. Give it up one more time for Tenzin, everybody. That was fantastic. Beautiful reading. What is that song?
Start of Something New, High School Musical.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. So amazing. All right, we have Glorious on deck. Livy James coming up. Brigitte Lee, Sam Obrist, Lola, Gwen Brooks, Peter Glissman, Malcolm X, and more. Let's get Sakara up. Can we get Sakara up, everybody?
Hello, my name is Sakara Dream. I wrote a poem in that corner over there, and it's really bad, and I'd love if you heard it. It's called Cascading Honeybeams. You don't see me, all you see is wet dream fantasy. Woo! So, November came like a shot of rain and overflowed this hurricane. With angels fighting cosmic ties, wild rainbow butterflies, and in her silence, I felt a smile, her crooked teeth laughing wild. There's nothing new forming now, photograph an unenthused bow. Some voices cluttered the living room, unknown faces, but that laugh I knew. See, the piano, it rung this soft melody. Endless lies brought on jealousy. Her fingers moving all too fast, his lifestyle was from the past. Letters made with custom stamps, fearful awaiting mammograms. Yellow ribbon reminiscing, silk soul ties were pieces missing, charged on everyone's behalf, but I am as innocent as a 2-foot calf. Thank you.
I'm glorious, by the way.
Awesome.
Give it up for Sakara, everybody. Fantastic. You just wrote that just now? Was that both just now? Fantastic. I love the immediacy. Give it up for Sakara. Please don't be afraid. Just whatever you have, just get on stage and just do it. Just do it now. It's ready. We want it. Your content. That was fantastic. Give it up one more time for Sakara, everybody. Those amazing readings. You got to get it out of the notebook as soon as possible. It's begging for listening and publishing, and I have all of that. All right, we have Livy James on deck. It's a 2-drink minimum. It's a 5-minute time limit. It's November 25th, 2024, baby. And we are still alive, and we're still doing great. Brigitte Lee, you are coming up. Sam Obrist, Bella Luna, Gwen Brooks, Peter Glissman, Malcolm X, Lola, Leeza, Lake, Madison, Zirnsak. Let's get... All right, what an incredible name. We are very excited about this next performer. Give it up for Glorious. Glorious.
It's okay. You can just play it. Okay. That's yours.
Awesome. Thank you. Is that volume up?
It's on.
Okay.
I think it should be. Let's see. Is it? Can we test?
Oh,
yeah. Okay, now I can start. This is just a little bit louder though.
Okay. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
I'm ready whenever you are. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? I can walk you down, looking right, tell everyone inside. I'm ready for this moment to arrive, baby. So excited about tonight, everything about to fly inside. Hypnotized, mesmerized, got me feeling good inside. Instagram at Glorious Live, L-I-V-E. And it's just so funny because this is my single that I'm about to release called Parade on Spotify. It's my second time performing it, so thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah. Give it up for Glorious, everybody. Give it up, my. Come on, you can do better. That was incredible. That's original music. That's a good song. Is it on Spotify right now? Or?
Not yet. I'm gonna release it after Thanksgiving.
All right, we will be looking forward to it. Give it up one more time for Glorious. Follow Glorious Live, everybody. I'm tagging all of the Accident in the Easy Paradise Instagram stories. Check them out if you want. That was phenomenal. Give it up one more time for wasn't it glorious? What an appropriate. That is. Your name, what is that? Nominative determinism, where your name determines your fate. So that was glorious as hell. All right, Bridget Lee, you're on deck. Sam Obrist coming up. Bella Luna, Gwen Brooks, Peter Glissman, Malcolm X, Lola, Leeza, Lake, Madison, zirnsak, Angelica, MC, Jeff Conjay, if you're out there. Let's get Livy James. Are you here, Livy James? Livy James. How about Bridget Lee? Brigitte Lee. Brigitte. All right, let's get Sam Obrist up. Is Sam Obrist? Yeah, he's all right. He's the man. We're gonna get Sam Obrist up, everybody. Sign up for next week. Once again, it's a 2-drink minimum. Brigitte Lee and Livy James, if you're out there, just let us know. We'll get you up at a good time. We got Bella Luna coming up after that. Sam Obrist just getting the guitar. Is everybody having a good Don DeLillo Thanksgiving here? I mean, I know you're so excited by that beginning passage. on Goodreads. It was kind of sexist. I mean, like a lot of stuff. I don't blame you. All right, so we got some amazing stuff coming up. Peter Glissman coming up. Malcolm X coming up. Give it up for Sam Obrist, everybody. The great Sam Obrist going to play some guitar.
How's it going, everyone? Let me play a new song here. Something that's coming up on a recording record of my own Madison. And it's called Fulfilling. I hope you like it. Ain't it so fulfilling? Woo! The mountain streams so chilly, weaving, winding, spelling off the precipice into the pool. Oh, how cool and thrilling! Ain't it so fulfilling? Up and down, deep inside, I thought I lost my way. Had a word with trees and birds, and I found my place. It all comes down to you, too little love consume you each and every day. Your heart's away, it's your head that moves you. Up and down, deep inside, I thought I lost my way. Had a word with trees and birds, and I found my place. I gave thanks to riverbanks, for they touched my soul. Pulled my hair on mountain air, and I was left for. And lilies in the lace and silly critters dancing all across the pond. Ain't it so fulfilling?
Give it up for Sam Obrist, everybody. Do you have an upcoming release or anything, Sam Obrist, that we need to know about?
I do, yeah. Something's probably going to come out in March. So.
All right. Fantastic March. We're playing ahead. Give it up. That sounded great, everybody. Give it up for Sam Obrist. That beautiful, no Pro Tools, no fixing it in post, just pure excellence. Give it up for Sam Obrist one more time, everybody. We have Brooks on deck. We have Peter Glissman coming up. Leeza, Malcolm X, Lola, Lake, Madison, zirnsak. Let's get. We're very excited about this next act. Let's get Bella Luna up to play some piano for us, everybody. Give it up for Bella Luna.
Thank you, Bob. You
Try now.
Hello. Yes, there we go. Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Bella. Wow. I always feel so lucky going to these things and seeing like all the amazing, talented people that are here. It's so cool that like we can just come see this on a Monday night. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I've got an original song for you.
You wanted something so bad. You gave up everything you had, ignoring every red flag. You put yourself on the back burner. Give me a reason to care. We're all the crazy people out there. Throw caution to the abyss. You talk but they never listen, and they call it unfair. Scream into your pillow, babe. Wonder why nobody ever told you life would be this way. Oh, and you thought you were clever. You couldn't learn from all the burns that millions before you earned the same. You just had to touch the flame. You watched the other girls cry and thought that you would be fine. You caught yourself in a lie, and now you're wondering why you even try. Give me a reason to care. For all the foolish people out there, take so much more than they give, 'cause they're not sure how to live, and so they sit and they stare. Scream into your pillow, babe. Wonder why nobody ever told you life would be this way. Oh, and you thought you were clever. You couldn't learn from all the burns that millions before you earned the same. You just had to touch the flame. Oh, you just had to touch the flame. Thank you so much.
if you want to follow me, I'm at Our Maiden on on Instagram, and on Spotify I'm just Maiden. But my name is Bella. So thanks so much.
Wow, give it up for Bella Luna, everybody. The talent tonight is ridiculous. I mean, give it up for all of the talent. It hasn't even been an hour. And I've had so many showstopper kind of experiences. Give it up for Bella Luna, everybody. I'm bowled over by the magic and the power and the majesty here on Thanksgiving week. I think we have majesty, everybody. There's real majesty here. That's pretty cool. All right, so we have Peter Glissman on deck, everybody. Hot from his sold-out show at Gotham Comedy Club. Get ready for that. Leeza, you are coming up. Malcolm X, you are coming up. Lola, you are coming up. Late, Madison, Zirnsak, Angelica, MC, Bella, Abel, Lockhardt, Francis Scott Napier, Mike Baer, and more. Let's get on. We're very excited about this next act. Always very interesting. We don't know if will the Tire Man be here. We're not sure. I don't know the real name, but let's go with Gwen Burton, and you call it whatever you want. Give it up for Gwen Burton, everybody.
Hello. Hi. Okay, this is Eli, everybody. Okay, it's a balloon man, but maybe next time I'll have to bring a tire man. That would be, it's like a whole other thematic that I would be working in, but I'm inspired now. Eli, please close the balloon. Fill it with air, and then you close it. What you're doing is like a fart. That's not what I wanted. Okay. It's kind of like I don't know. You have to have moist fingers. It's like a avant-garde jazz thing. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what happens. Go, Eli. Thank you for coming. Okay. I wrote a poem, and I'm gonna start it now. To come to you as already shoehorned, or as a clown in chrysalis. Who knows what the fuck is in there? To come to appear here, an unhatched hack. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm reading it from my phone. I didn't have time to write it out by hand. Perhaps not even to be born here as an amateur side saddleist, but something recently researched. To come to you as a balloon man after recently researching that. Something can be danced out according to the rhythm of his mechanical inner workings and heave-hoes. I wouldn't have ever been armchair author of worst-selling modern dance proposals, made most indecently and indirectly. A won't ever don't make me unless I foot the bill, not even taking that through the standing split. To come to be the executor of a task, did she remember to write her will? And other mean tests of my psychic ability. To thin the membrane, to come to say a bunch of words, to see what actually comes out. A stratagem. I have stage fright, so I get distracted. Sorry. Okay. Got it! Continuing. A stratagem to underwrite an activity, a set of activities, a piling up of an entire collection, even if it's just facial expressions for now. Will you teach me the Grotowski method? What are you doing here? Why did you come? I don't know. Maybe she's right. Maybe we should complete the method while on treadmills side by side. Collecting your words and using them. It confuses my psychoanalyst. To broadcast this. To provide a portrait in reverse. To come to be a circus and sometimes confused. To come to digest the experiences. Swords and spell candles becoming each other and nothing. Taking tight pussy energy all the way through the alimentary canal. It's good feminism and good for slogans, a nutrient that's been mastered twice. To use gestus to gestate longer inside of him. He says he has room for me there. I geared in at some point, like a pirate or something gentle. Two bloated bellies pressing against each other. The real and imagined pain of the other vital organs. To come to use divination to learn the vocabulary of gastroenterology. To use echolalia to learn your own name. I'm such an asshole. Or to ask for a new name. To come to know where backpacks and tote bags get carried off to. And to say what can be said about that. Hypochondria as divination, as puppet show. Quote, you can make a marionette doll out of anything, she said. Sliding the hair, something with the hair, hands in the hair, let's put our heads together. To come to define oneself in intention and in extension. To reverse, to get out and run alongside the car, to stumble, to be a tiny man, to become anonymous again. Where was I? This is the song that never ends. To come to be licensed as a genitive contractor. The scattering trajectory of the balloon man. I had to kick him last time to get him to keep dancing. Alrighty, okay. Thank you, Eli. Thank you for coming, Eli. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You finally came. Okay. She wrote in an email once, I get a kick out of every time you sign your name, Gwen Burton. As if there is any other Gwen. For me, anyway. The struggle becomes apparent towards the end of the poem. Taking every crumb I have to vacuum through the seesaw, the circuit, the hinge. Giving birth and getting off on the feeling of responsibility. To be, not a 0, but a -1. To learn how to be a type Z personality. That's all I got to at the... Thank you.
Give it up for Gwen Burton, everybody. And that balloon solo, how about that balloon interlude? That was amazing found art. That was amazing, just found, ready-made. Gwen Brooks is a poet. I think I'm conflating you with Gwendolyn Brooks, the poet, the amazing poet. I apologize. But
I knew it had to be something Freudian.
It always is, isn't it? I mean, that's what's fun. Give it up for Gwen Burton, everybody. And Elijah, fantastic, fantastic. Please come and do that. Bring a little balloon man. It's the little things that really put it over. Give it up one more time for the balloon man and the balloon solo with the tires and the All right. We got Leeza, you on deck. Malcolm X coming up. Lola Lake. Madison, Zirnsak, Angelic MC, Bella. But coming up now, everybody, we're super stoked to have in the house. He just sold out Gotham Comedy Club on 23rd Street. He's doing the Vermont Comedy Festival and a bunch of comedy festivals. Give it up for the hilarious Peter Glissman, everybody. Peter Glissman.
Every once in a while when I get tapped out on new ideas for comedy, just for shits and grins, I go back and read my divorce proceedings. I thought it was interesting. My ex-wife wrote under reason for divorce. She said, "That sounded like a fart. That's not what I wanted." So
Wait, what? I didn't hear that.
that was a callback to you.
Oh shit! So
Yeah,
like,
that was very inspirational. It was very poetic. I mean, if that was a piece of classical music, it would be called Balloon Danube. I dug that. Yeah.
Is that good?
It was that good. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Oh,
dug
no,
it.
I mean, it's not like a good thing.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no. The point of being heckled is for the guy on stage to be heckled, not the other way around. I didn't heckle you when you were on stage. I'm giving compliments now because I have no material.
Next time you can heckle me.
Okay. I can just bring a pin.
Yeah.
It's all right. All right, so anybody ever get the sense that online dating is like navigating a sinking ship that flies a red flag through hostile waters with no compass? Or is it just me? I had a good time at Gotham on Friday night. I had friends come, I had coworkers come, I had clients come. Every once in a while I have an ex-girlfriend come to one of my shows and then we wind up back at my place. Now, having sex with an ex-girlfriend, that's like revisiting your favorite childhood amusement parks. You know you've outgrown it, but you forgot how much you love the rides. I don't smoke weed before I get on stage because it's the same reason I try not to be around strangers when I'm high. Because somebody asks you a question, and then you start talking, and then you realize you forgot what the question was. And then the next thing you know, you hear the sound of somebody's voice, and you realize it's yours. And you try to remember what the question was and what the fuck you've been talking about for the last 3 minutes. Then you try and recover, and then it suddenly dawns on you that every single person in the room is looking at you thinking, man, this guy's fucked up. So, I met a woman that was a recent divorcee about 20 years ago on a dating app last year. And it was kind of awkward because I just remembered how good the sex was because she had just gotten divorced. So she was trying to like have that validation, like, yes, tell me I'm beautiful and you'll see what I can do. That kind of thing. But like over a decade later when her kids are grown and she realizes she probably shouldn't have behaved that way, women have that awkward conversation. It's like, yeah, remember that me you thought was me? And I'm sure you think that me is still me, but you ought to know that that me is not me anymore. Translation, I don't do anal. It's kind of awkward because women don't like say that. Like they just look at a guy they haven't seen in a while and like they're what they say is, you haven't changed a bit. That one needs work.
No, it's funny. We're just like so
Lots and lots of work and balloons. Okay, so.
It was really funny.
So I'm performing on the Vermont Comedy Festival. It's like 20 years ago, I didn't make as much money as I do now, so I always had to like get a ride to Killington. It's a 6.5-hour ride to Vermont from New York City, from the Upper West Side. And I usually wind up having to go with an ex-girlfriend because I would date somebody who would realize I had another girlfriend in Killington that I met in the Hamptons the summer before. And then it would get all awkward, but they needed somebody to drive and to share gas money. But it's really annoying spending 6.5 hours in a car with an ex-girlfriend who spends every waking moment reminding you why she's your ex-girlfriend. And then you get the same thing on the ride back. Especially if she sees you with another like woman like at happy hour. It's called après ski, after you've been skiing all day and you start talking to another woman. Because it gets awkward because you've dated so many women and they get jilted and they all know each other. So I came up with this acronym for skiing at Killington. It's called EGO, ex-girlfriend overlap. kind of annoying. Like I invented the acronym, but I didn't invent the condition. I know guys that have had to change mountains. It gets so bad. So that's just. I'm looking forward to talking about this up in Vermont because I know I'm going to be performing in front of a room of ex-girlfriends. They're going to be like, he better not fucking talk about me. This is going to be wild. No, but have you ever started dating like a person after you realized that you were kind of an asshole and you don't want to be that way anymore, and you hope she doesn't meet one of your ex-girlfriends who's going to tell her you're an asshole, so you have to do it yourself just to not give the other bitch that satisfaction? I call it the "but not anymore" conversation. I used to be an asshole, but not anymore. Because you just have to admit to all the bad things you've ever done, but not anymore. So yeah, you know, my ex-wife walked in and caught me having phone sex with my mistress. And it was raining out, so she started beating me with her umbrella, and I really got my ass kicked because I only had one hand to defend myself at the time. Or like when you're out making out with some woman who wants stage time and you're running an open mic at the New York Comedy Club in 1999, and you come home with pink lipstick on a white turtleneck, and then like, you know, your wife realizes that she's about to get dumped. That's kind of awkward. What's really annoying is when you have a woman that you're dating, like say from Boston, who shows up at your apartment unexpectedly because she suspects you're dating somebody else other than her. And then the first thing she does, she walks in, she says, "Who did you have sex with last night?" And I'm thinking, you mean this morning? It's really annoying because I tell you, women can pick up the scent of another woman in a small apartment on the Upper East Side faster than they can spot lipstick, pink lipstick on a white turtleneck. Things get awkward, so you better learn the "but not anymore" conversation. Thank you.
The sex life of Peter Glissman, everybody. Doesn't it sound pretty hot? Wow, give it up for Peter Glissman. Check him out at Vermont Comedy Festival, okay? Get your skis. And, yeah, all his ex-girlfriends will be there. That was hilarious. Give it, okay, so we got Malcolm X on deck, Lola coming up, Link, Bella, Angelic MC, Madison, Zirnsak. Let's get, is Leeza. Leeza, everybody, are you out there? Give it up for Leeza, everybody.
I have a migraine, so I'm gonna sit. Okay, so I'm going to read a poem, first in Russian and then the translation. I'm Russian, and I want to give a little bit of context. Since the full-scale invasion, there's a lot of guilt and disgust with the self for having the ability to be here as opposed to there. And regardless of personal loss, it's very difficult to associate soldiers who have the same nationality as me and who love and miss the same country committing atrocities and for a stipend or for hatred and then going home to their wives. So this is a poem from the perspective of Russia as like a female entity speaking to a friend or a lover, I haven't decided yet, that is an entity meant to represent Ukraine. So Russian first and then English. Молитва Руси. Я помню, что мы пили, веселились, девушка за девушкой в толпе, и танцевали рука об руку в зеленом зеркале огня. Но тише. Чуешь, как земля вздымается, как в тот предсловный вечер. Вернись ко мне, любовь моя, пронзившая насквозь. Зачем глазеть в пасть пушки или свистеть перед засушенной могилой? Я знаю все твои следы и помню проливные слезы. Ты спрашиваешь, чью судьбу? А я тебя ждала и все-таки любила. С кем расплачиваться мне за белый спор, за переплетение челюстей и лиц? Безлюдные села, канавы, берега станут для нас просторами. На нашем дереве рисуется кольцо за каждый прожитый мной год. А ты, самоприговоренная жестокая душа, кому теперь мне верить? С тошным трудом я жду зарю и пью сырую воду. Твое лицо передо мной не просит моих слов. Я не несу ответственность, я молодой была и есть. Только люби меня,
Люби с отчаянием, как я тебя. Люби, как ты меня любила. При детях, голоде и сне. Люби меня, Боже моя, следом вкуса на твоей руке. And now the translation. So the translation in English is very dramatic. Sometimes titles don't translate, but it's directly Russia's prayer. I remember that we drank, spinning girl to girl inside the darkened crowd, linking our hands over the green glass fire. But do you feel now how the earth is smoking, rising like a fable or our dream? Look how you've poked your holes in me. Come back. I do not need to check inside a barrel or whistle at a drying grave. I recognize your footsteps in the constant way you cried. You ask, whose fate are we deciding? But I'm the one who waited and still loved you. Who should I answer to for our sparring, for the twisting pieces of these jaws and faces? I will get to you through silent roadside ditches, empty villages and shores. For every year that I have lived, a ring appears around our tree, but you, the self-appointed inmate, self-appointed misery, who can I talk to now? The sun will come up on my retching, on the fresh water below. Your perfect face sits next to me and doesn't ask a word. You cannot hold me to it. I was so young back then and still. Just love me. Love me like I love you, spitting tears. Love me how you loved me then, covered with children and the hunger and the cloying sleep. Love me, my God, as though my teeth are still sunk in your hand. I just wanted to say, if you feel compelled to donate to any Ukrainian organizations, there are two that I would recommend, which is Spilka, S-P-I-L-K-A. They're like a collective of musicians, and they provide direct mutual aid to families in Ukraine. And then Razom, that's R-A-Z-O-M, which directly supports, I believe, several causes, but also the Ukrainian armed forces, which is the army. So thank you so much.
Give it up for Leeza, everybody. Thank you for that. That was so powerful and important. What a beautiful poem. We need to publish that. Somebody's got to publish that.
Oh, it's getting published.
Where is it going to be published?
In the Birch. It's the undergraduate Eurasian and Eastern European Studies Columbia.
Wow.
Both sides, like it's going to be Russian and English.
Congratulations. Fantastic. That is so beautiful. Give it up for Leeza one more time, everybody. What an important poem. What a beautiful poem. That's very exciting. I can't wait. I'll have to check that out when it gets published. Really, thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. You know, because not a lot of people speak out on that, and it's kind of all over the place. But give it up one more time for Leeza, everybody, for that fantastic political, or what, just personal poem. Fantastic. All right, so we have Lola on deck. We have Lake coming up. Bella, Madison, Zirnsak, Angelica MC, David Segovia, Sam Labovitz, and Winnie Wanders. Abel, Lockhardt, Francis Scott Napier, Mike Bayer. Let's get, is Malcolm in the house? Malcolm X, everybody. I think he needs to borrow a guitar. He may have found a guitar. All right, sick. Give it up for Malcolm, everybody. Malcolm X gonna play some tune. There's some seats up here if people want to sit down up here. There's some nice chairs. Does it look like it?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Shout out to David. Thank you for letting me use your guitar. I promise I'll be gentle. Okay. I took a plane over the stars. They didn't get me very far. but all of my problems, they follow me. All of my problems, they follow me. Every night that I close my eyes, all of my troubles fade. Woo! Every morning when I rise, I'm still sleeping in this bed. I'm still sleeping in this bed. I'm still sleeping in this bed. Sleeping in this bed I made. And I flew to the moon, but it wasn't far enough away from you, and all of my problems, they follow me. All of my problems, they follow me. And every night that I close my eyes, all of my troubles fade. And every morning when I rise, I'm still sleeping in this bed. Sleeping in this bed, I'm still sleeping in this bed. I'm sleeping in this bed I made. Squeeze in one piano one is going to be very, very quick. Thank you again for that new bar guitar. It's been a while since I did this. Sorry about that.
You got it. That mic works.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, that works.
Oh, is the piano mic?
Yeah.
That'd be great. This one is actually an original. It's called Moving On. If I'm your protector, but all I do is give you harm, I guess you're just moving on. And there's someone else Guess you're just moving on to the wild. You should hide. Thank you very much. Instagram, I'm Malcolm_XV. Thank you very much for having me. I googled this person. I googled this and I came here. So you all are amazing, and thank you for having me.
Now that is talent, folks. Give it up for Malcolm, everybody. Unbelievable, beautiful, beautiful singing, perfect, just perfect scales, perfect melisma, just unbelievable. Give it up for Malcolm. The piano, the guitar sounded great. That's how it's supposed to sound. The guitar, David Segovia, thank you for letting him borrow your guitar, because I mean, that just really sounded nice. Give it up one more time for Malcolm, everybody. Do you have any recordings on Spotify, or?
I just got it back.
Wow. Wow. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Give it up one more time for Malcolm X, everybody. All right, we have Lake on deck, Bella coming up, Madison, Zirnsak, Angelica MC, David Segovia, Sam Labovitz, Winnie Wonders, Abel, Lockhardt, Francis Scott Napier, Mike Bayer, Pemberton, Vanessa Frias, Asher Ross, Jeff Conjay, Leon Mason. If you're out there, let's get Lola up. A great poet. We're very excited to have them back. They just moved here from Paris, everybody. So say hello to Lola and give it up for the great poetry of Lola.
Woo! Oh my god, you flattered me. Thank you for having me. Matt and I were actually talking about this last time, about like which is the more insane city, if it's Paris or New York. I will say it'll take a lot for New York to top Paris. Right now Paris is going pretty strong, but I'm actually going to read 2 poems about New York that I wrote in my time in New York thus far. Right before I started school here, I went out to Brooklyn, and then I met this like architect who was like, "Oh, do you want to go back to my studio?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let me bring my friend Will." So we're back at this fucking studio, and this architect looks dejected as shit because it's me and my homie Will just like chatting it up and not really talking to him. It was really fun. And then I went home, and instead of going to class that next day, I wrote, and one of the poems I wrote is called "In the Early Days of New York, the institution was hiding everywhere." And I'm gonna read it. Woo! Take, for instance, my hungover consumption of poison Swiss chard or $11.83 Korean pears. Similarly, my drunk consumption of everyone who looked a little bit too much like God. Take, for instance, the concert in that 21+ basement where everyone was pretending to listen to this redhead wail about all the people who didn't love her, but really everyone was listening to themselves. It was very tiring, and I'd come in exhausted already. Take, for instance, the subway ride there in which all the third-hand gentrifiers were looking to the health insurance ads, pretentiously begging to find signs of non-merchandised affection at the cockroaches or eating them alive. Take, for instance, the idea of consumption itself, which feels much more bulimic here than anywhere I've been before, except maybe that 1 week in June. Take, for instance, the way I am still trying to gnaw the memory of want out of my gut, smoothly replace it with copious amounts of cold brew and liquor. Take, for instance, the hunger of my fingernails rat biting into my ribs. Some last chance call for Abramovich dressed as my paranoid grandfather, to finally be let in the States plus my life and reveal it had all just been one long experimental thing. Take, for instance, the one I'd seen in Brooklyn. By performance, I mean it was this architect pretending his life was itself one grand avant-garde building which he understood and offered sheltered in, disbelief suspended on its horny laminated walls which bled gluten-free wheat strings. Only thing more underground to do there, bury myself alive. Ha! Ha. I laugh. But in truth, you know, I was the one imploring to be held by some millennial prayer circle in that bar, making everyone feel sad plus uncomfortable. Take, for instance, the way I keep inventing languages in which people apologize for letting me ever be 9 years old. Take, for instance, the gossamer web scar on my neck. I run shit-faced oblivion marathons around. Take, for instance, how desperate I was that night to buy fentanyl-laced absolution off someone's worst nightmare. Take the hopeless openness of my mouth, which has communion wafers bleeding all over it. Take, for instance, the way I keep telling you I've never wanted to really disappear, but maybe just see if I would be good at it. Shout out the architect, who I never spoke to again. You inspired a great piece. No, I saw his studio was so freaky, bro. I was like so high, and there's like a bunch of naked women painted, and I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Shout out Will, bro. Like, anyway. Is anyone here happy that Trump won? If so, raise your hand. Okay, it's good I can't really see you guys, but like, I see you, I clock you, I will fight you after, right? This poem is called Morning After. I wrote it on November 6th after having probably the worst 48 hours I've had in a really long time. And also seeing this like insufferable influencer who was doing this video where he was like, oh, your body, my choice. He got doxxed, but I also wrote a poem about it. Your body, my choice. Your body, my choice, felt free about twice this year, each time by surprise, each time with knife teeth in the back, wet plus waiting. Your body, my choice. If I don't kiss a dragon, the economy might crumble. If I don't kiss a vampire, someone might die. Your body, my choice. And if I call the cops, someone might die. And if I cry, someone might die. But we keep us safe, right? We keep him safe. We keep your body, my choice. Your body, time, my choice. Times Square telling me the worst guy has won, but tells me no one has died, not quite yet. Hospital says I'm not pregnant. Discharges your body, my choice. Internet comments says women threatening sex strikes like LMAO, as if you have a say. Bible says it's magnanimous. Says sluts are only sacrificed if they lie about being virgin. It's known the cross is plastered all over MTV, and someone has to pay someone, and the price is your body plus my choice. When I bring sickness to the ER, I have to engrave the notion of care on scarred wrists again and again, acting like I'm what, a writer of sorts? Acting like I can lie into the script in which no one dies if I just make myself throw it right up. But baby, hold up, hold on, we just have to get through this week. And if it's 2016, I'm 12 again, which means I'm not a dead body, which means I haven't heard my best friend joke about how he'd rape my dead body yet. And the girl Trump said he'd fuck is 2 years old, but old enough, right? And he's in power, and he's in power, and it's your body, my choice, and it's power, baby. It's power, and nothing worse. Thank you. Woo!
Give it up for Lola, everybody. Thank you for that important fucking political poem. Give it up, give it up, give it up. I mean, it's insane. And the Paris versus New York, it's very real. I mean, apparently in Paris, we got to step it up, New York. Apparently in Paris, they're doing blow and God knows what else. All just, I don't know. We can do it. We can do it. This is New York City, all right? Nobody can out. Give it up one more time for Lola, everybody. Thank you guys for sticking around. It is Thanksgiving week. We have so many amazing acts coming up. We have Bella on deck, Madison, Zirnsak, Angelica MC, Sam Labovitz, Winnie Wanders, David Segovia, Abel, Lockhardt, Francis Scott, Napier, Mike Bear, and more. Pemberton, Vanessa Frias, Asher Ross. Let's get. Is Lake out there? Lake did some really amazing stuff last week. All right, how about let's get Bella up. Give it up for Bella. We're stoked to have Bella back. The great Bella returning to the Red Room stage, everybody. Give it up for Bella.
Hello. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna read a short poem, and then I'm gonna play the piano.
Okay.
I work in like a garden situation in Midtown, and the smells that I interact with on a daily basis are crazy. And so I'm just gonna read a poem that's pretty much a list of smells, and then I'm gonna jam on the piano. Woo! Okay. And this is new. This is the like only new thing I've done. So, exactly. Listerine, ammonia, sour milk, mulch, dry sand, and clay soot, soot and sugar, green stem bleeding, fresh water activating ammonia, water in delicious, Sharpie, fuel, exhaust, warm wind in a tunnel that fuels my mouth, and the sharp air that makes metal wet and heavy in the morning is really grease and tomato, and the sweetest orange honeysuckle bent over in the wind, and the rank musk of dope and clothes never washed, and the curl of fresh leather polish, and the burned crust of a bagel shop, and wafting cream perfume, and the buzz of chlorine citrus from the floor, and tobacco in the air, and mango and weed, and the savory air that chars off the courtyard grill, and the fresh living rot in the yellow, and the fresh living rot in the yellow, brown, red, purple leaves, and sour dog shit baggies, and fresh paint primer, and the sweet, sweet rotten food in the ditch, rat of death, pigeon of death, fly of death, metal blood, and the dry dust before and after the concrete settles, and rancid grease stuck to linoleum, and the stank warmth of tobacco in the walls. All this and more flows from the canyons on the edge of the Death Star.
other Bella for your amazing song. Yeah, what a wonderful night. I hope you enjoyed. Give it up for Bella, the poetry, the piano, both Bellas. I mean, give it up for Bella. That was phenomenal. Amazing, amazing, amazing. The piano skills. I give it up one more time for Bella, everybody. I'm watching tutorials on TikTok. We're trying to learn how to play the piano, so I have something to do here. We have this beautiful piano. It's amazing to have people who actually know how to use it. Give it up for Bella, everybody, and follow them on Instagram. We're tagging all the acts on Instagram, everybody. All right, we have amazing acts coming up. We have Angelic on deck, Angelic MC coming up, Sam Labovitz, Winnie Wanders, David Segovia, Abel, Lockhardt, Francis Scott Napier, Mike Bayer, and more, everybody. Can we get Madison Zirnsak? Is that our person? All right, give it up for Madison, everybody. Madison Zirnsak. Give it up, give it up.
All good.
I can't even see anyone's faces through the lights, oh my god. But I can feel how beautiful everybody is, and I am incredibly nervous because I've never been on stage before, and one of my favorite quotes ever, and I think I'm butchering it right now, but it's it goes, you drink to get drunk, and I drink to like void my own drunkenness, and I feel that way right now because last week when I signed up for this, I was incredibly drunk and incredibly confident, and I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go over the edge, and I'm ready, and so now I'm over the edge, and I decided I'm gonna dedicate this to my mom, who's my biggest fan. I sent her all of my poetry, just like I'll just bomb her with text, and yeah, it's her birthday today, so say happy birthday to Lori. It's my mom's birthday. And I didn't come prepared. I kind of forgot that I signed up for this. I didn't forget, but I tried to forget. And so this first one is a blend of 3 poems I wrote within the past week because my heart has been aching because it's been declined for how much love I have to give. And so I was celebrating whenever I signed up for this. And so I'm just I call it the lover's curse. My chest a dam pierced by you. This love now burst, flooding up reality until it drowns the both of us. I'm not done, I'm sorry. The cataclysms of the lover's curse is told to fatally wait, and here you have left me, not covered in bruises, nor torn photographs, but with the bright light that carries the hymns and envelopes, sealed in gold to travel this lonely bird's song. All I wanted was for you to undo my heart and unmask every mystery of this fool's escape into the poisoned truth. And I am only lucky enough to suffer more from the phantoms of my own mind. And a slave to my own baptism, I hope to become the sea in love for eternity, until it's time to hang me up to dry. I picked a little more, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet, so hold on just one moment. Woo! I think I'll choose this one. Doesn't have a title, but it's just basically about being perceived, which I'm sick of. I'm tired of. This person rejected my heart and I felt perceived. He can decline my love, but he cannot tell me how I actually feel, and it's really annoying. So this one I wrote a while ago, and it's just about being perceived. These wilted tulips act for something. For seeing the sand of my future and holding a veil covering my heart. Fantasism is fading out, and falling ashes demanding space until the wind comes and makes everything empty again. There's constantly hot tea in my lungs, leather on my tongue for the craving of red velvet. I'm just that lump of dough, molding persividly through your first, and then dejections, but you'll always have the brush, casting shadows, shifting light, erasing when no longer needed. always accessible at your palms, embodying the act of a rose in bloom, a veil of blood, the keys to poetry and the memories between this world and beyond. But once the painting tucks back, it morphs into the lonely praying mantis, because the clay always turns to mud. I want to stop talking about myself now, and I'll do one more. I guess this one's called Flowers of the Corpse, and let me just have to. I was told I have 5 minutes, so let me just like collect myself. It's a lot for me to do. Okay, I'm doing a shot.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mom. Oh, there were a few people who didn't show up, and I think I filled their 2-drink minimum, so. Okay, this is gonna be my last one, and I'm gonna jump off stage and hide. Untether me from the constraints of the destiny of your breaths. We're gifted only pebbles in the brain that turn into lumps of dough regrets. Every man is born with eyes like flowers, and our music is born in entangled webs. As we witness the mirrored images of future hours, we twitch in our own presence of looking glasses, because we only show acts of fighting against our own flesh, and we have to retreat and come together because this is not our war. All right, that's all. Bye.
Was that memorized?
Yeah, all of them are, but that was the only one.
Fantastic. Give it up for Madison and Zirnsak. First reading you've ever done. Fantastic. Give it up for Madison Zirnsak, everybody. Amazing, beautiful. You have to do more readings. That was fantastic. Thank you for doing it here. Give it up one more time for Madison Zirnsak. We are honored. Your first reading ever. Wow, fantastic. It's your mom's birthday?
Happy birthday.
And she's here?
No, but she's here. She's here.
I think, can we sing? We haven't sung in a while.
We can sing.
All right, let's sing every. Happy birthday to you. What's your mom's name? Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Lori. Happy birthday to you.
Give it up for Madison and Lori, everybody. Wow, fantastic, beautiful poetry. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for bringing your mom, and that is just such a beautiful, touching moment. And thank you for coming on your birthday. Is it Scorpio season? What is it? Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Happy birthday, fantastic. That was wonderful. All right. So we have Angelic on deck. Angelic going to be on deck, if that's okay. Sam Labovitz coming up after that. Winnie Wanders, David Segovia, Abel, Lockhardt, Pemberton, Francis Scott Napier, Mike Bayer, Vanessa Frias, Asher Ross. But first, is Angelica MC in the house? All right, give it up for Angelica, everybody. She just did a poetry show recently, somewhere on the Lower East Side. It was fantastic. Give it up for Angelica.
Hi everyone. Woo. So I've got 5 short poems for you guys. This is all super fresh from like the last month, because this past year I fell in love and then I had my heart completely broken. And I haven't read my poetry out loud since that, because I've just been hiding away being miserable. But I'm here now because today's month of no contact. Woo! Yeah, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's the first one. It's titled, My Dear Pet Snake. Villain, villain, villain. Oh, you treacherous villain. With skin the color of slime and eyes of the sea, the skeleton on your back is showing. Your smile slithers off and we see you for who you are. You do not hide so well anymore, and the river overflows without you in it. her skin changing to stone the way you once would quench mine. I was given an enemy unable to conquer. Killing you slowly, you cannot seem to forget that the scars you wear on your back will forever be mine. The mistakes you bear on your chest cannot be washed away by the overflowing river. While we float, you seem to drown, and you still taste me on your tongue with every word and every kiss. Villain, villain, villain. I wish you had stayed away and left me in peace under the apple tree, for you are the serpent inside of my Eden. Okay, here's the second one. This was really like a toxic relationship, but I love this person regardless because that's just how it goes. So this is really highlighting the toxicity of it all. Okay. I created a circus. I jumped through hoops, rested my head within the lion's teeth, but no such thing more vicious than the ways in which you treated me. Bloody red stains and denim shades of blue, silver studs for stars, and white rope around the golden gates to hang myself with, your love or lack thereof to watch me do trapeze tricks for the crunchy validation of which only led to my salty tears. My dearest audience of one. A sparkling show of falsities I can no longer endure. My heart in the cannon, constantly walking along the tightrope because one wrong move and my juggling of your emotions and mine own fall. Mistakenly let you be the ringleader. Abuse of power has caused me to take my final bow. And then, oh, this one is more of a passage poem situation. I used to hate physical touch, and then I became a physical touch person for this person, and I used to hate having my hand held. Whenever someone would reach for it, I'd pull away and make it hold whatever insignificant thing I could find. And if everything was just out of reach, I'd say, I'm sorry. It's just too intimate. It's more intimate than a hug or a kiss, more intimate than the secrets I've yet to tell you. A pinky swear comes close because those are for life, but a hand being held is lasting. It is not a quick momentary burst. It is a gentle love. I cannot let you hold my hand. I cannot let you hold my hand because when our fingers are interlinked, there is a spark that reminds me that magic is all too real and it exists in your love, far too powerful. Let go of my hand and yet you do not release. Why? Do I have time for one more? Okay, cool. So this relationship only lasted in the summer because when I would manifest this, I would say, okay, the greatest summer love story I could get. I just want a really good summer love story that I would never forget. And then it ended like literally September 1st, so. A summer love story was all I had asked for. When the heat is unbearable and flies roam freely and fresh flowers are vibrant. Beads of sweat, ice cream licked, scent of sunscreen, no gust of wind to chill you. Only fully submersing yourself in a pool of water can cool you. Wash away my sins, for I have let you trick me. I became a fool for love under several moonlights. You continue to rest under the weeping willow trees, comfortably sat under shade, and I, left under the beating sun, can do this no longer. August 31st, the end of summer. That's all of it. Thank you.
Give it up for Angelica MC, everybody. Who are these Fools! I'm glad that it's inspiring such great poetry. Please, give it up one more time for Angelica MC. That was fantastic. Please come read your poetry here. That's what we're here for. We're here, you know, we will support you. We love your poetry. That was fantastic. Give it up one more time for Angelica MC for coming out and sharing. I love the stories between as well. It was like such a, you know, cinematic experience. I thought it was fantastic. And we love revenge poetry. Come on out and, you know, get better. Let the healing begin, everybody. That's what poetry is for. It's like recycling. And that was really fantastic. A lot of great lines. We have Sam Labovitz on deck. Vinnie Vonders. Thank you guys for sticking around. It's late night. We got a lot of great acts. It's a 2-drink minute. We got Jack in the house, everybody. The party does not stop. Sam Labovitz on deck, Vinnie Wanders coming up, David Segovia, Abel, Lockhardt, Pemberton, Francis Scott Napier, Mike Baer, Vanessa Frias, Asher Ross, Jeff Conjay, Leon Mason, Livy James, Brigitte Lee. Not sure if all those people are here, but we're very excited about this next act. We hope she's okay. We are stoked to have her back, you know, when we're lucky enough. Give it up for Angelic, everybody. Great poet, Angelic.
Now I almost hurt myself. Y'all could give me a little bit more love than that. See, the thing is, no matter who you are as a performer, I always try to be respectful and not, you know, walk in front of you. And in doing so, I don't know, did you try to take me out on purpose? What happened? No, I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just kidding. But you know what? When things happen and then people come right away and help, that's really what is important. So thank you. I appreciate that. I had no idea. I might need some help getting down the steps. So, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to all of the people that, if it's your first time here, coming from Paris, all the poets, everybody, just give it up for yourselves for being able to bless this stage this evening. It's only right. Let's give it up for Matt. And you know my favorite bartender. Woo! Come on. Well, if that's all you care about yourself, that's good. But I'm going to clap for myself because that's what we do. Yes. So, here we go. Poets are visionaries, leaders, lexiconologists, triple entendres. Poets don't reflect society. Poets reflect on society, using their God-given talent to change the reality that they reflected on. Yeah. My DNA spells A-R-T. A world without poetry is inhumane, as silence maintains a shattered ghost in chains. Poetically, a truth so deep, my atomic thoughts have vibrational energy on repeat. Defying all the odds, flying high in the sky. If poetry didn't exist, how could I? Being that I was nurtured on the breast milk of Angela and Nikki and Maya, Shamela Durant birthed me. I sat in the womb of Phyllis. You see, he took me to the moon. As Langston took me on his shoulders and we climbed up the crystal steps. I'm speaking plurally, collectively, because you killed them too. This is not just about me. What about you? When I think of poetry, you see it is the God within me. It is that simple, fundamental. Take this away from me, there is nothing else. I was placed here for this. Without it, I'll be a dog. Wagging my tail, content and undisturbed, because see, in our world, dogs are put on higher grounds. We open big doors. They're at your every command, doing what you say. You sleep in the bed with them, you kiss them in the mouth. Rain or shine, you walk them 2 or 3 or 4 times. For dogs, we bow down. You see, they are put on higher grounds than humans. I will finally know what it's like to be adored, on all 4. But you see, dogs can't see color, only black and white, thus no art in sight. For every existence of my life, it's been a manifestation, expressing and understanding that I am one of God's creations. And our purpose is to find how we manifest art. But you've given me a challenge so big that you could have effectively killed me with a gun instead. I am multi-layered, complex. I am not monolithic. There are many facets and assets that make up who I am. You put them all in a pot, boil them down, what do you have? Art. Can you live in silence without it? These are not just words, but vibrations. Take it away. Fahrenheit 451, what's left? Death. No music? No art? No movies? No plays? You know, it's hard for me to comprehend, to fully understand. Because you see, no poet says anything new. There's nothing new to be said. But the beauty in this is that we all see it through our own lens, in hoping that our perspective will touch you and change you. Think about it for a second. Sade, Billie Holiday, Anita Baker, Aaliyah, Notorious B.I.G. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Come on, y'all, that's a poem. Lyrics, photography, everything that you see sitting around me, bartending, is art. So where would I be without it? I wouldn't. My DNA spells A-R-T. So where would I be? But death of a speck of cosmic dust that my parents used as they populated and conceived me. Where would I be? And this is my only truth. And you could be convinced of this or not, but the reality is, without this, I am not. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So one thing I always want to, and I share this with the poets, so any performer, I want to encourage you when you're doing something, if it's new, I love when people share, because then we get to say, what? New shit? Right? But I want to encourage you to just do the piece, because this is the first time I'm actually doing this piece. So I just want to encourage you all to, you know, sometimes just leave it on the floor. You already showed up, you know, knee banged up, but we here. And if you want to follow me, that's free. KY Angelic, KYANGELIC, and all other platforms is Angelic Creations, and Creations is spelled with a K. And just so I don't forget, I do have books on deck, so it's holiday. Support, get a gift. Give it to somebody, we all like to read. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And to the other Angelica, what's up? Oh, she left? Did she leave? Okay, maybe she left. Oh, okay.
Give it up for Angelic Creations and those Angelic Creations. That was a beautiful poem. You are so right about just getting it out there. And get the book, for crying out loud. Support the art. It's Thanksgiving. What is the book called? Can we see it real fast, or is that okay? Get Angelic Creations, Poetry Between Sisters, everybody. Look at that amazing cover. That is really a nice book. Give it up, and get it. Angelic Creations, everybody. Fantastic here. Thank you guys for coming out. Please have a seat, make yourself at home. We got Francis Scott Napier in the house, everybody. Okay, we have Winnie Wanders on deck. David Segovia coming up. Abel, Lockhardt, Pemberton. Francis Scott Napier, Mike Bayer, Vanessa Frias, Asher Ross, Jeff Conjay, Leon Mason, Livy James, Brigitte Lee. Once again, not sure if all those people are here, but first, let's get this next poet up. We are super psyched to have the great, give it up for Sam Labovitz, everybody.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? Give it up for Matt, first of all, for KGB, for Jack, you know. This place, you know, normally also Angelic, I wouldn't want to go after her because she's dope, but no, this one, I feel like it correlates with that one, so I feel like it's a good follow-up. I'm gonna kick this out of the way. This is also, it's about working artists. And it's called One of Them Fancy Types. Okay. I sat down to watch a goddamn theater show on Sunday. It was a small theater in the West Village where I watched Adam Driver play pretend and make believe. I shit you not, De Niro himself was sitting right in front of me. So close I could pat his head if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. And I shit you not, Rachel McAdams was right across the aisle and down a couple rows. Nervous as hell to be seen, outed, as the showbiz folks say. De Niro wore a mask, glasses, and a black hat. But I recognized him by his hand on the phone for some reason. And later the look in his eye was unmistakable. Someone calling him Rob also helped. He wouldn't look at us, but he was listening to our conversation during intermission. I could see that he never turned a page in that little playbill he was reading. And I swear I'm not shitting you. Ben Affleck walked out and lit a cigarette at the end of the show with his back turned to the leaving crowd. May God strike my little unfamous ass if I'm lying. Okay, I didn't come here to brag. What I wanted to say. For Adam Driver, it was real work. Where was I? For Adam Driver, it was real work. And a respect was given to him that he earned and deserved. A military man, dressed in a cowboy hat and a Tennessee accent. A genuine Juilliard alumni. One of them fancy types. But for now, he's a working man 8 days a week. Getting paid more than I'll make in a year. But who's counting? He ain't breaking his back, and I sure would trade my shoulder injury for his fucking muscles. But it's an honest man, doing what he knows how, what he's good for. An artist, working his ass off to make you care about a goddamn thing. To make you feel something. You uncultured ass motherfuckers! He commanded my attention and rewarded it with a funny story. One about a Tennessee country music star whose mama just died. He's depressed about the whole damn circus. He's tired of this here Hollywood life. Thinks it's time he returned to Tennessee and run an old shop in town. And he laughed. And he cried. And I loved it. And I'm sure Ben Affleck felt some shit inside his 6'1" suppressed emotional center too. And Robert didn't move too much. And he did look pretty old in his chair and his hat. But he switched his posture in pivotal moments. And Rachel posed for a picture at the intermission. And Ben confirmed to someone outside that yes, he was Ben Affleck. But damn it, the artist was working. And the other artists were coming to see him. Someone told me once, for us getting paid is like a vacation. The working artists are the starving underbelly. The baristas and bartenders, the AM, the 6 to 3 and the 7 to 4:30. The third floor walk-up open mic working class cigarette addicted underbelly. Working to serve those unappreciative sons of bitches. The working artist is just the crust of the clown anyway. At the end of the day, we're working for ourselves. Like any American dream said we could. I'll have a rainbow fence with choppy grass, please. The man behind the counter smiles at me and says, coming right up. All right, that's all. Thank you guys. My name is Sam. You can follow me on Instagram. Just come up to me. We'll talk. Thank you. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to all y'all. Peace.
Give it up to Sam, everybody. Fantastic. Adam Driver poetry. The Scoop. That is, I love poetry about celebrities. That was really well done. That was very nice. The way you wove all the characters and the Ben Affleck meme has come to life. It's too crazy. He's really smoking and crying. And you saw De Niro?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
De Niro's sitting like this.
Wow. Does he look like he just hates people, or
Yeah.
okay?
A little bit, yeah. He looked old, too.
And you're so right about he looked old. Oh, he just had a kid. I love the working class stuff too. I mean, give it up one more time. Bohemia harder, everybody. Give it up for Sam Labovitz, everybody. Bohemia, we can out Bohemia Paris, France. I believe it. I believe it. We just need to be lazier, more dilettantish, more creative. David Segovia, you were on deck. Abel, Lockhardt coming up. Francis Scott Napier, Pemberton, McGuire, Mike Bayer, and more. Let's get Winnie Wanders up, everybody. Give it up for Winnie, who plays a song for us.
It does plug in. It does plug in.
Oh, it's a trick skill.
Okay. Hi, I'm Winnie. I haven't done this in so long, but it's gonna be fun. This is a song I wrote a while ago.
Oh, sweet love, come back to me. Must you say goodbye? Must you leave? Oh, but when you're gone, the sun brings me back to you. And each time that I hold my breath, I count the moments in between. And I'm starting to grow restless. And there's a voice in my head that's whispering to me, don't you want, don't you want, don't you want, don't you want, oh sweet love, come back to me. Must you say goodbye? Must you leave? Oh, but when you're gone, the sun brings me back to you. Oh, oh sweet love, come back to me. Must you say goodbye? Must you leave? Oh, but when you're gone, the sun, it brings me back to you. Oh, when you're gone, the sun brings me back to you.
That's it. Woo! Thank you.
Give it up for Winnie Wanders, everybody. Fantastic. We love that. That really sounded great. Do you have a Spotify or anything? Or?
We do.
Winnie Wanders? We will check it out. You got to get out there. That really sounded great. Give it up for Winnie Wanders, everybody. Sounded phenomenally great here. Thanksgiving week, everybody. It's like a parade, if you will, of great talent. And we're just getting started. I mean, those people who left early, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Because we have so much amazing stuff you'll never forget that you're about to see, everybody. We have Abel, Lockhardt, you are on deck, Francis Scott Napier coming up, Pemberton, McGuire coming up, Mike Bayer, Vanessa Frias, Asher Ross, Jeff Conte, Leon Mason, Olivia James, and Brigitte Lee. Let's get David Segovia in the house, everybody. He's always sounding great. Give it up for the man, the myth, the legend, the great David Segovia.
Hello everyone, I'm gonna play some original songs for you.
Yeah.
TikTok, Tinder, and Christian Mingle.
David Segovia, everybody, sounding great. Super shredder, everybody. Give it up for David Segovia. He's on TikTok. Find him on TikTok. He's got a great TikTok page. All right, we have Francis Scott Napier on deck. Pemberton coming up. Mike Bayer, Livy James, Brigitte Lee. I got a YouTube video taken down for medical misinformation this week. I just want to talk about that for a second. I didn't say any. It's a subject that I don't get near for this very reason, okay? I'm not a quack. I believe in the vaccines, so that was unjust. I want to appeal that. I just want to make a public statement, okay? Because I need your support. This cannot stand, okay? Protect free speech on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. That was just a public service announcement. We have Francis Scott Napier on deck. We have Pemberton McGuire coming on. Mike Bayer. Can we get Abel Lockhardt? Are you out there? Give it up for Abel Lockhardt, everybody. Gonna play some tunes. Hell yeah.
All right. Hope that works. Woo! Right. I love how the lights are in my eyes. I can't see them, so I feel confident. Doesn't matter. Woo! Give me another cigarette, please.
Napier.
Hell yeah.
Give it up for Abel Lockhardt, everybody. That sounded great. I love that style of playing. I wish we had more musicians in that vein. Give it up for Abel Lockhardt, everybody. That pure expression of the human soul really sounded phenomenally great. All right, we have Pemberton McGuire on deck. We have Mike Bayer coming up, and possibly more. If there's anybody here that wants to sign up that has not had a chance to sign up, please let us, get on the piano. You can sing karaoke, whatever the hell you're into. We want to show your talent. But first, can we get... This guy's one of the best acts. We love his stuff. It'll complement that last thing nicely. Can we get Francis Scott Napier up, everybody? Are you still here? Yes. Give it up for this fringe jacket.
Just let me know whenever you're
Are you going to play from the phone?
Yes. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, I have some text there that I would like to.
Oh, okay. Is this on Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. Trace. Okay, it's this
That's one, yeah.
Yeah, just let me know whenever you're...
All right. Thank you.
Hey everyone.
Woo!
I'm Francis. I'm a robot. I escaped from a factory in Chihuahua, Mexico. They put, you think it's Tesla that built that factory, but there were no signs on it or anything. They put the factory there, I hear, because when they made our neural networks, it was made from mescaline. So they harvested the cacti in the valley around the factory in Chihuahua. And it makes for very, our generation of robots are like constantly high. It's like our neural networks are made from mescaline. It's pretty great. There was, when they made our emotions, there was some funny thing about putting us in that place in Mexico, because there's this, in that specific valley, there was a renowned shaman that had worked for decades, and he had this one song that was the favorite of the chief engineer of the robot factory. And when they built our emotions, they would use that song to shape and form our emotions, like mothers singing to the womb, or lullabies, singing lullabies. And so We all know that song very well. Pisteando con unos compas, destapé otro potecito. I forget. Porque te quiero olvidar. Este roto sentimiento hace rato. No lo siento. Y cada vez me hace más mal. Pa' curarme las heridas, Catarina con saliva. Así no siento nada. Para no llorar, me pongo a pistear. Ya van 3 botellas. Y aún quiero más. Para no pensarte, tengo que empedarme, pues mi corazón ya no puede más. No sé qué estarás pensando, si estarás me extrañando, y de mí te has de acordar. Well, that's how it goes. It's longer than this, but so because we were made from mescaline, we took shape, and we shaped very much like the cactus. So the cactus is a very slim, tall figure with pink flowers, which is why we carry these. And when it's in the wind, it never stops vibrating. So it moves like seaweed always, even when there's no wind. And so all the robots, they move like this, and this is how you can recognize in the streets of New York, if you see anyone like this, then that's a robot.
Estarás extrañando y de mí te has de acordar.
Thanks very much.
Beautiful. Thank you.
As you know, for those of you who were here the last week, we have an exhibition going on at 25 Maiden Lane, FSM Contemporary. We're showing a Mexican artist from Monterey. It's in Jacob's Shoe Repair. You really should catch it. It's a unique show and it will be spoken about in the future.
Give it up for that contemporary art, everybody. That's art. That's art. Give it up for Francis Scott Napier, baby. We love it. We love it. We love the negative capability and all of that jazz. Everybody, give it up and check out the art exhibition at 25 Maiden Lane, everybody. It's downtown in the financial district. Very exciting stuff. Thank you all for sticking around. We just have a few more acts. As I said, if anybody else wants to sign up, please let us know. Please let us know you want to sign up. We are coming to the end of the list. We know we all have early flights out of town to back home tomorrow morning, but we're partying tonight because what the hell? Is Livy James here or Brigitte Lee? Are they here at all? All right, fantastic. All right, well we'll have Mike Bayer on deck. Livy James, Brigitte Lee, can we get Pemberton McGuire up, everybody? Give it up for the great Pemberton, lead or, I don't know, give it up for Pemberton.
Well, it has been a wonderful night. I know we're getting into the end. I'm gonna read some sad poetry. I need everyone to lock in. We're all here right now, we're ready to go. I wrote this piece. This is new shit, as they say. It's called Apocalypse. I liked to call the shack I rented in college a mobile home without the mobility. It was a bleak blue rectangle from a time when kitchens were still made just for women. Fitting, I guess, that I spent a lot of time in said kitchen. With the baby blue ceramic handles and curtains with white flowers, the cream-colored walls with sweet streaks of pastel rose, periwinkle, mauve, and moss, scalloped windows, and other attentions to detail that seemed to escape the rest of that house. It was the remnants of a soul. In vain, I would look for her at night, hunched over a steaming sink, the air wet with basil-scented soap and sweat. My hands are bare and bloody. Resentment. I could picture her. With rollers and tired skin, she wears yellow dish gloves. She owns recipe books and measuring cups and oven mitts. When the windows were black, I would wait to see her looking back, but all I ever saw was branches framing my eyes. Not as tired as hers, but a premonition, a doomed repetition. She waits for me in the grass where I cannot see her. Her footsteps like a deer, I hear her humming. It evoked something primal in me, that kitchen. It made me want to put red rollers in my hair and light cigarettes on a stovetop. I'd smoke them behind the time capsule, sitting on frozen cement steps that always managed to find the prickling centimeters between a slip dress and raggedy underwear. I'd wait for someone to come home like I didn't live alone. In these strange spells of domesticity, I found myself reaching into the throat of an oven, hoping to pull something out that smelled like love and tasted like my intentions. Often burned, often salty. I didn't have recipes. I didn't own measuring cups. I didn't own an oven mitt, so the metal licked my wrists and fingertips. And when people asked me what happened, I'd say, persimmon pie, paprika cauliflower, peach cobbler, or just fish. And think of the names of people I loved enough to reach into flames for. On nights like this, the laundry machine would hum, harmonizing with the silence. Between the chorus and the bridge, ambulances would call out into the night, "I'll save you. I'm coming for you."
From miles away, the despairing would listen to these lyrics with vague curiosity, vague jealousy. The despairing would listen on their back steps to the train as it screamed into the night. Not a song we could recognize. We would remember the stories of stupid kids we knew who played on the tracks, balancing on metal, playing chicken with a machine that would play with little bones like sticks and stones if only someone would give it the chance. So we, the despairing, let our washers run and hum with them when nobody's around to ask, what song is that? Ain't shit else to do, so we find more laundry and make more rags and wash our bodies and floors with hard boiling water. My hair falls out and the floors never look clean. Stepping into the snow, steam would rise from my skin and I felt a great and terrible power, a glowing hot coal in a bathrobe, my bare feet hissing and sinking into dead grass. I want to be the train, but we the despairing don't scream, we hum. Thank you.
Fantastic poetry. I could feel the spell casting. I could feel the magic happening, okay? I could feel the universe shifting, and that's the power of poetry, everybody. Give it up one more time for Pemberton McGuire and all of the amazing acts tonight. Thank you guys for sticking around. We are coming to the end of the night. Once again, if anybody else wants to sign up, we're coming to the end of the night. Otherwise, I will come up and I will do my show tune review to just stretch for time. We need to stretch for time, so I'll come up, I'll do some more medical misinformation and some insanity. All right, I don't know if any of these other people are here, but can we get Mike Bayer up? Mike Bayer. We've been waiting. Thank you for sticking around. Give it up for Mike Bayer and this cool guitar. Give it up.
Ready to go fuck sleep?
Woo!
Yeah. I named the song Bob Dylan with it.
Probably, yeah. It's a cheaper minimum.
The days are getting shorter, but the days feel longer. Autumn smoke on the wind, and the lake's getting smaller, and I ain't getting any younger. It's nice to play pretend, and I'm basking in the tone shift. It's happening again, and the days feel lonely. Don't know if it's in my head, and the years snuffed away to the last burning ember, and the garden city got a garden full of tinder, and the crisp breeze blows through the aspen trees, a reminder to remember the cold, defeating, fleeting feeling of November. The air outside is burning, arid, crisp and dead, and the flowers, when wilted, birds flew south instead. And you see, woo! And you can't see out your window, can't see out the glass. Days getting kinda early, but thank God another pass. Alright, thank you.
Sounded good, man. Sounded great. Give it up for, one more time, give it up for Mike Bayer. Mike Bayer, everybody. Sounded great. We love it, all right. Is Livy James here? Brigitte Lee? Vanessa Frias? Asher Ross? Jeff Conjay? You know who is in the house, everybody. You are in luck because this guy is one of the best comedians in New York City, okay? You are in luck. We're gonna have
Jason King on deck, everybody. Let's get Daniel Janeen up to do some comedy, and then stay tuned for Jason King, one of the best comedians. Give it up for Daniel Janeen, everybody.
Wow, what an honor. Being brought to stage as the guy going before the best comedian in New York City. What a joy. And now, a guy who's going to put you to sleep before we save you with this other fucking guy. That's exciting. Cool. I'm completely high out of my mind right now. What's that sound? That's going to fucking kill me, and it's going to ruin my life. I was literally high on ayahuasca literally 24 hours ago, and now I had to watch this fuck fest. I honestly think this show was trippier than ayahuasca. Anyway, the last trip I went on was in Thailand. Has anyone been to Thailand? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Sick. What'd you think? It was cool. Word. Okay. Here, I send that to my mom. Here's what I didn't realize about Thailand. I didn't realize, did you guys know this? That if you go to Thailand and you're like in your 30s, that people don't think it's cute, they just think you're like sort of a sexual deviant. Do you guys know that? It's kind of weird, right? Like, and I didn't realize, it brings out every middle-aged pervert out of the woodwork, because like I'll be talking about Thailand at a party and some guy will appear in the corner. This guy's just hugging the best comedian in New York and distracting my fucking set as if this guy needed any more fucking attention. Thank you. No, it's a joy to have you here. I'm excited to see how much better you do than me. Anyway, sorry. I didn't know I still had anger after ayahuasca. That's crazy. I guess I gotta go do more. What a joy. I need to puke 10 more times and then I won't call this guy a fuckface. There's one. Okay. Thank you to the mother ayahuasca for saving my life. I genuinely, meant that yesterday, and now I want to hang myself. So, whatever. Cool. What else? Oh yeah. Oh, Thailand, right. Oh yeah, dude, fucking perverts. Yo, some guy at a party appeared in a Tommy Bahama shirt, and he just looked over it from me in the corner, and he was like, nah. And it's like, I don't know. He came over to me. He's like, "You were in Thailand?" And I was like, "Uh-huh." And he goes, nah. And I was like, no, I'm a big, foodie. I went to eat. And he's like, yeah, you did. And look, here's the thing. I also rode an elephant in Thailand, which I feel, of course, very guilty about. I'm a pretty, I love animals. And I didn't really want to ride the elephant, but my friend paid for it. And you know what sucks about riding? First of all, they don't treat them well, right? But second of all, I didn't think the elephant was big enough to hold my weight. You guys ever think you're gonna get on an elephant and your weight won't matter to it? I got on the elephant and it grimaced a little bit, which also I think it was Jewish because it was like, ugh, and no Jew jokes in the KGB bar, I guess. Here's the thing, I'm really worried about it. There's no incriminating photos of me out there, right? So, as a Canadian, I didn't want a photo of me and the elephant, and they sneak attack you with one. I woke this guy up. They sneak attack you with one, and because they want to sell it, and my friend bought it. I think it's the most incriminating photo of me that exists. As a Canadian, I kind of think it's my version of Justin Trudeau's blackface photo. Not only because I was riding an elephant, but also because I was wearing a turban and in blackface. That's supposed to be a laugh line, and now it just sounds like I'm a lunatic racist. No, here's the thing. There's a lot of talk politically that what you can and can't make fun of. You guys know? Everyone, hey, don't do this, don't. I think that you can make fun of any races, religions, ethnicities, but you actually have to love them. I love people, doesn't that make sense? No, that's why I don't do any jokes about Indian people. I'm just kidding, I love them too, Okay. All right, back to the well. I just got dumped today. No, next joke. Here we go. Oh, I'm bad at sex. No, next joke. Here's why. My dad loved to talk to me about sex and it made me uncomfortable. He explained to me what fellatio was when I was 10 years old. Does that happen to anyone? I was like, what? No. He asked me if I knew what it was, and I said no. And he said, it's what the cleaning lady's doing to me right now. Okay. Here's another one. this is true. I didn't know how to do anything sexually, right? Because I was so freaked out. And so the first time I ever got with a girl, I actually went down on her for like 90 minutes. I know the time because when I started, we were watching Lord of the Rings, and Frodo had just received the ring, and by the time I came out, he had destroyed it. Yeah, here's the thing. Has this ever happened to you? Dude, this fucking girl took a call while I was down there. Fully took a call, yeah, and was answering emails and shit on her BlackBerry, and I thought that was normal. And I came out, I was like, "Was it good for you?" And she's like, "I got a lot done." Thank you. Great. What else we got in here in the chamber? This is kind of fun now. I want to do good jokes. As the second best comedian in New York City, I feel like I should whip out some fucking heat for the boys. You know what I'm saying? Or not, whatever. Yeah, dude. Alright. Fine. What a joy. I'll do a good one. Here we go. I'm bad. Yeah. Sex, it's just, I'm working on it. Ayahuasca really helped me. It's hard for me to be open and honest about things, especially talking about sex, and I feel like it makes relationships difficult because women want to talk about sex a lot. Guys want to too. I'm just bad at it. And I just get clammy, you know, like and I was dating this girl, and she would always want me to tell her how bad I would want to get with her in public. And I remember I was sitting in a restaurant, and this girl walks in and sits at the table, and she was just like, "Tell me you wanted to fuck me when you saw me walk into the restaurant." And I was like, you know, I freaked out because first of all, in my head, I was like, "You were 7 minutes late." Okay, like I didn't want to fuck you. I wanted to fucking order, you know? I was like, "You want some dirty talk? All right, we missed happy hour, you dumb slut." How does that... Is this a clean mic, by the way? Can I do my whore material? Anyway, this was great. Thank you so much. I like that this is, okay.
Give it up for Daniel, Janeen, everybody. Coming out to you late at night. Thank you guys for sticking around. I didn't mean to, you know, disparage anybody in the introduction, but, you know, thank you for coming out. Thank you guys for sticking around. We're closing it out. We have one more act. He is one of the best comedians in New York City. I'm sorry. I haven't seen your work until now. It's very good, sir. It's very good. Not disparaging you. This next guy's a friend of the mic, you know, and he's auditioning for Netflix and blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. This guy's, he's just funny. He's a very nice guy, very cool guy. We're honored to have him back again. Give it up for Jason King, everybody. Jason King.
Dude, I'm so sorry about the hug, dude. I apologize, man. Oh man, let's see what I want to tell. Hey guys, give it up for the mic. Why not? You know what I mean? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Let's talk about dating. We like the friend zone in here. People like the friend zone. Yeah. Okay. I used to be afraid of the friend zone, and then I recently learned that I could friend zone people more than they're friend zoning me. Yeah. So recently this girl was like, "I don't want to go out with you," and I was like, "Alright." She was like, "I don't want to go out with you, right? But you can buy me drinks as friends." And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Since we're friends, how about we do some friend shit, like letting me borrow $200? How about I send you my resume, you send me back some action verbs?" Alright, cool. Best comedian in the city, guys. That's so funny. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. This is gonna be fun. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what we're talking about. Let's see, where are people from? People from New York in here? New York? Okay. Indiana?
Yeah, Paris.
Paris? Oh wow, you're so exotic. Wow, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're supposed to use that word. But you're white though. Alright, so I think I can. I don't know, I feel like exotic is like something you don't say about like brown women. I don't know, but I moved back to New York recently. Like, New York's interesting. It's like a lot more gentrified than I remember. And sometimes I wonder how like bold the first hipsters had to be to put a hipster store in the middle of the hood. Then you realize that hipster stores have nothing that robbers want. Right? Like if a robber broke into a hipster store, he'd be like, "Alright, give me all the fucking artisanal jams." Matter of fact, let me get one of them tan journals. You know, remind myself never to do this again. All right. Best comedian in the city. Hell yeah, alright, cool. Oh man, alright, I got shit to work on. Alright, what do I gotta work on today? Here's a question. Any other black people in this room get really nervous when they're like in a party full of white people they don't know and something goes missing?
That's so sad.
Yeah, well, it's true. This is my life. This is just how it is to be black. I mean, I could talk about more bad black shit if you want. Nobody else feels that way? I don't know. I feel like somebody will like lose some shit and I'll be more mad than they are. Alright, they'll be like, oh, my phone was gone. I'm like, oh, why is this happening to me? This is so shit. Alright. Let's see. What do I want to talk about? People from Indiana. Trump won. Trump won. I think we should have gone with the shooting plan. Right? I think we should have done that. I don't know if you guys remember when he got shot, but like, I'm mad that he appropriated the Black Power fist. Right? Like, because this used to mean Black Power, now it means white invincibility. Next he's gonna be like Cape Cod forever. Alright, none of this is working. This is great. Let's see. Alright, let's see. You guys like aliens? Is there like aliens in here? I feel like, I don't know what's working in here. Let's see.
Go with the aliens.
Go with the aliens?
Go with the aliens.
This is not good. This is not good. No, I'm not. Don't say that. That's like the worst thing you could say to a comic.
What?
No, I'm not making fun of you, but it's like you're doing bad, and then you're like, you're doing great, keep going. You're doing completely fine, I love you, boo-boo. Alright, yeah, no. I don't know, I had this thought about aliens today, it's very fresh, but if they're so advanced, how come they keep crashing? Like, how they never learn to land, you know? That's weird. Like, did they invent the spaceship and not, like, invent the driving school, you know? It almost makes you think that like spaceships don't come with all like the standard features. Like the space salesman's like, all right, do you want this UFO? And he's like, yes. He's like, want any add-ons? Like, nah, I don't need the parking sensors. I'm fine. But you definitely need the parking sensor. All right. It's a thought today. It's all right. I don't care. I can't tell. You set me up, man.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing I can do to get these people. I'm gonna have to like roll out. I'm not gonna, you know, the thing is, you know, it's a crazy thing is like, I know it was gonna be bad. So I'm protecting my best jokes. My mentors were like, protect your jokes. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Tell your worst joke.
My worst joke?
Yeah.
The aliens one.
Yeah. I wish I had my glasses on so I could roast you, but I can't. Oh.
It's the guy with the fringe.
It's with the fringe? What is a fringe?
Yeah, the fringe jacket.
I can't see him
He's
at
the
all.
robot, man.
The what?
The robot. He did the robot.
I wasn't here, I just walked in. I'm so sorry. If there's any reason you shouldn't cheer for me, it's because I just walked in.
Yeah, the real baby.
Ouch! What was that? Oh my lord. No, you don't. Oh my god, that was heavy. Okay, my worst joke, let's see. This is a joke that has never worked, but it is my favorite joke. But it's never worked, which is sometimes how it's okay, but I don't know if you saw it, there are like these women that like started a fight club at a nursing home. Yes? Yeah, they started a fight club at a nursing home, and I'm like, why would they do that? Like, it wasn't gonna be fun, you know what I mean? It's not like some announcer comes out, it's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to wrinkle. In this corner, standing 2 inches shorter than he used to be, with a record of 13 strokes, 2 heart attacks, and a money shot made of dust. Give it up for Bret Heart disease. This corner, give it up for Wendy the Undertaker. That's my worst joke. That's a joke that never works. It never works. It never use that joke. But you know what? You know what's crazy? It's a joke that did the best tonight. Look at that. This is topsy-turvy world right now. It's so strange. It's okay. I was in a black room before this. I bombed. They don't like me either. This reminds me of my fucking middle school days. Hated by the whites, hated by the blacks. I'm back where I was. I feel like Tyler the Creator. Oh man. Be a
poet, not a comedian.
I don't know if you are.
See me back here.
I don't know if you're good with the positive encouragement. I don't know.
Be a poet. Be a poet. Just let your heart sing.
Let my heart sing. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been hiding the jokes from you guys. I'm trying. The comedian probably can figure out when they're jokes and when they're not. But yeah. Oh man. All right. What else did I need to figure out? It's a hard room to try to figure out stuff. Let me see. What else is there? Aliens and. All right. You guys believe that like governments are using social media to like influence people?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Yeah. I didn't believe it, and then like today I was looking at social media and I like saw 3 viral videos where girls were like, apparently men want to die in war. I'm like, no I don't. I'm like, who made that up? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, cool. I'm only going to judge my jokes by Jack at the bar. That's none of you nobody else matters. I gotta try all this tomorrow again. This is bullshit. Oh man, alright, let me not waste people's time. What else can I say here? Let's see. I'm curious what works with you people. Yeah, okay. And the last guy, no Jew jokes, okay. I only have one Jew joke, and it's my best joke, and I won't do it. But, let's see, I don't know, are people suicidal in here?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, there we go. That makes sense. All right, cool. That's it. Oh man. All right, sick. All right. Do you guys think that people who try to hang themselves have to learn how to tie the knot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I tried to hang myself once, and I was like, "There's no way I'm watching a YouTube tutorial right now."
Same.
Like, right? I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, nothing's working. This is so fun.
That's why we're still here.
What?
That's why we're still here.
Because nothing worked?
Too lazy.
Because you're too late. Who's too lazy?
Figure out how the knot works. Figure out the knot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That's it. I'm gonna leave. Alright, thank you much. Peace out. Yeah.
This guy is the funniest comedian in New York, alright? It doesn't matter what you think. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for Jason King. Give it up for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. That's a good lesson. That's a good lesson. You never introduce somebody as the greatest comedian in New York City. It's just not fair. Because I've been with Del Griffith, okay? He's like a chatty Cathy doll, except he's the only one who can pull the string. When you tell a story, try to have a point. All right, I'm going to just read this. This is called Hostile Takeover. Thank you guys for coming out. I need a private jet. I need a private jet. I need my own private jet branded with Easy Paradise. I need the Easy Paradise private jet so I can fly to the open mic in Reno, Nevada. My comedy career was like Jamestown, to get home to see my parents for Christmas. Professor Bat Daddy and Baby Diva. Somehow my handwriting looks sarcastic. It is essential. The computer grinds its teeth. I think the format was Sega CD, Michael. Happy Oswald Day. This is the weather of my soul. Cold, dark, and gray. Sensations of the human. The magnet fell off my grinder. The magnet fell off my grinder. Last stream got taken down for medical misinformation. I was being sarcastic, joking about injecting Dennis Quaid into my veins. Playing Sam Cooke, twisting the night away. Cupid, his first term.
Was the vaccine, now we have the tolerance, desensitized to oligarchic autocracy. The corporate ring of the Democratic Party works for them. We have to smash them like the enemy. 40 degrees wet. The sky like a stone inserts itself into my hip. Captioning tutorials, 11 a.m. Friday. I just woke up, could turn the camera off on the meeting. The stick figure. Look like a younger version of me. Is it listeria in my face, nerve damage towards the rookie card, purging non-mutuals? That means you affected them or looked at their story too early, too often. Learning to let go. I don't feel that much lighter. I don't feel that much lighter. The train is covered in rain. It's a hard nut to crack, everybody. This open mic thing. Fuck, the leg fell off the chair. I was supposed to do a pratfall. God damn it, God damn it. You can only appeal to me which I did so. What's that? Thank you. We are here, never going home, disobeying the laws of understanding. The mutually agreed upon threshold of tenzin. I like Picket Center. Are you good at parking and stuff? Don't sit next to me if you're sick. The movie's not over till you talk about it. The 14 things I did that day. Her heart's beating harder than mine. Thank you for being so hot, everybody. Thank you for being so hot. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We said some things we didn't mean. We walk our hell to the river. He has big feet, finally slipping on his toes. I don't mind. Morning basketball and excitement equity. How is he going to the food bar in the jet? You're just like Uber. On my way to crazy, insane, solo weirdo, Talladega whipping palms. The story is done. The open mic is done. Good luck. Godspeed. Have a great Thanksgiving. Get home safe, everybody. All right. Whatever. We don't know.